Good morning. Welcome to CWIN, welcome to Capgemini's Week of Innovation Networks, and welcome to Telford. And it's fantastic to see so many people. Apologies for those that haven't stand at the back. Anyone who's watching live on YouTube, we are full. We have over 300 people, I think, in the building at the moment. Unfortunately, we have the technology, so we are beaming this outside here into two other areas, so those that haven't been able to make it into this space are with us as well. So welcome everyone, wherever you are. It's our 9th year as CWIN. It's the 4th year we've been running this event in the UK and from here in Telford. And every year, as you can see, it gets bigger and better. We take on board your feedback and ensure that we're focusing on the most important themes, technology themes that are impacting our businesses today. And I am really excited that we have a fantastic agenda lined up today with some great content to share. So CWIN itself is taking place in 27 locations across 17 different countries. We're actually struggling now to even fit it into the week. So we cheated a little. We started last week in New York on the 18th of September, and we actually finish with our last location in London on the 15th of November. But there will be 24 events actually taking place this week, right across the globe. And I'm proud that Telford remains one of our flagship locations. We are a flagship location alongside Frankfurt and Stockholm and Toulouse, Paris and New York. So we really put Telford on the map, and I know there's some local businesses here today, and I hope you're proud that Telford's up amongst those names in lights. Today we're also running events in India, in Mexico, in Brazil, and in Morocco, and of course in Telford. In Morocco they are beaming their event live as well. So you may see throughout the course of the day, if you look out on the walls on some of the screens, you may see some of the footage that's coming out of Casablanca. So today we've got Telford and Casablanca in one building. Okay. I'd like to offer a really warm welcome to our partners and say a special thank you to our platinum partners, Adobe, CA Technologies, DataStax, IBM and SAS. All our gold and platinum partners will be presenting throughout the course of today, but you'll find all of the partners down in Partner Village. I'm sure most of you hung out there at the beginning of the day. Please stretch your legs, get out there, talk to the partners on the stands, find out about the latest products and service offerings. So if we reflect back to last year, when we opened the event last year, I was talking about digital becoming the norm, but now we're talking about AI. We're talking about artificial intelligence right across the enterprise. It's one of the most debated topics in the industry today. And if you look in the opening in the brochure, I talk about artificial intelligence and mention that it's a broad range of technologies. It's an umbrella term. Whether it's machine learning or deep learning or natural language processing or robotics, many technologies, but they're being applied now right across businesses, from sales through to operations and into customer service. And a bit like the internet revolution and the smartphone revolution, some people see this as the next major technological shift. But one thing's for certain, how we apply and adapt that technology is going to fundamentally change the way businesses interact both with their customers and their employees. So we're also today going to focus on the ethics of AI. Because what we're seeing is fundamental shifts in business models. So how do we avoid bias? How do we avoid discrimination? And what will those new business models mean in terms of jobs and types of work for our people in the future? Capgemini have launched a digital inclusion program which focuses on such aspects to ensure that we're inspiring the next generation of talent, but also looking for opportunities for those that might be otherwise excluded. Okay, so we've got 25, I think, presentations taking place today. A lot of content, and everything in the brochure will be covered today. So I'm pleased to say everything in the brochure stands. However, there will have been some changes to timing. So I would like to encourage you all to download the mobile app. You can get it from the App Store, you can get it from the Play Store, and you will see you can drill down by area, you can drill into the individual items, you can find the details on the speaker, you can look in, you can tweet directly from the application about the presentation that you're in, and we'd really like to encourage everybody to get active on social media. And as well as that, most importantly, you can rate those presentations. It's a very simple 1 to 5 star rating. And if you could give us timely feedback, then we can make sure that we make the event better and better each year. Feel free to leave comments, but if you could at least just give us that 1 to 5 rating on the mobile app when you leave the presentation, that'd be great. Thank you. Now, given we're talking about AI, we thought we should have a virtual assistant of our own. So one of our teams, a couple of weeks ago, decided to do a bit of a hack using Amazon Sumerian technology and see what they could do. So this is one of 2 virtual assistants. We've got 2 virtual assistants today. We've got Ada and Charles, aptly named after 2 great pioneers of computing, Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage. So let's say hello to Ada.
Hi Craig, and welcome to everyone at CWIN. My name is Ada. I am part of the Sumerian host team, and I hope you have a great time here in Telford today, discussing the latest technology themes impacting on our business. Look out for us as part of the hackathon, where my colleague Charles and I will be in the demo zone all day to answer your questions about the event and have some fun.
All day and have some fun. So this is put together in 2 weeks, right? And the team are downstairs in the demo zone, so you can go and interact with them, and you can find out how they've applied that technology, what technologies they've brought to bear to make that happen. And they are going to work on those arms throughout the course of today. That's why I've given them the task, see what they can do with those arms. But if you could go and interact with those virtual assistants, provide some feedback to the team, they're going to be updating that throughout the course of today and adding more and more features as we go. Okay. Right, now just to orientate yourselves with the space and the layout around the building, you're currently in the cube, okay? And this area, after the keynotes and plenary, with some ASE magic, will split into 2. There'll be a partition come down the middle here. This area will be used for presentations. This area will be where we run our round tables. We've got 5 round tables on today, 1 on startups, 1 on cloud, machine learning, customer engagement, and next generation digital. They're more intimate sessions with a panel of experts and drives that dialogue and conversation. So I'd really encourage you to try to get to some of those round table sessions. When many of you came in, you may have seen a 180-degree curved screen just outside. That will have changed and transformed with some more ASE magic when you leave. And that will now be a 360-degree space, which we aptly named the circle. And that, again, will be another track where we're running presentations. And then finally, we have, right at the far side, where we've got people camped out at the moment watching us live, this plenary session live, is the Arc. And that's where our 3rd presentation track will be taking place. Given the number of people we've got here, they will fill up. So please get to the sessions you want to see and get there early. Plan it out, use the mobile app, read the brochure, but also take the time to explore the rest of the area. So downstairs, you saw the partner village. Many of you may have wandered into the demo zone when you came in, the demo and startup zone. So we've got 4 startups with us today. We've got Alto Game with their virtual 3D platform, which transforms the way you innovate, collaborate, and learn in the future. We've got virtual reality simulation systems, and they're showing how they're using virtual reality to increase the performance of businesses today. They've also brought along what they call their VR cave, which is actually a 3 meter by 3 meter virtual reality tent. So That doesn't fit in the demo zone. We've put that right down on the ground floor. So when you came in, there's signposted down there. Go and explore that. I really recommend having a look at that. And thanks very much for them for bringing it along. We've also got Oriya, who are a leader in biometric voice verification solutions. And we've got Selden, who will be showcasing their open source, platform agnostic, machine learning software. As well as the 4 startups, we've got Early Metrics with us today, one of our partners that we use to tap into the startup ecosystem. And we've also got the Department for International Trade with us, and they'll be talking about their global entrepreneurial program and how they're encouraging innovative companies and businesses to set up in the UK. It wouldn't be CWIN without our AIE. So our Applied Innovation Exchange is very much part of the whole CWIN experience, and our AIE team from London have taken the show on the road and kindly come up to Telford. And they will be covering topics across presentations, roundtables, and also they'll be around in the demo space as well. And finally, I mentioned we had our hack teams down there who will be showcasing what they've done with our virtual assistant. But we've also got a few people along from a global AI hackathon we've been running across Capgemini, where we've had 200 teams globally looking what they can do with AI technology, and we'll get a glimpse of some of the solutions that they've been creating and putting together. We've also got Harper Adams University with us. It's a local agricultural university, and they'll be able to talk to you about what they're doing in agriculture. They'll be able to talk to you about hands-free hectare, which is a hectare of land that they've been farming now for over a year without any human intervention. Autonomous vehicles, robotics, drones, you name it. And they've brought some of their robotic technology along to showcase as well in the demo zone. So, huge amount of things going on. We are live on YouTube. We're beaming all 3 tracks live today. So if you can't get to a session or you have a clash with a couple of things you want to watch, the content will all be available on the Capgemini channel after the event, and I'd encourage you to share it with others as well. Please be active on social media. It's a very simple hashtag CWIN18. And I guess it's about time to get the show on the road. So it's going to be a great pleasure to welcome onto stage our first speaker, our Group CTO, Patrick Nicolay.